guys, UDWF1 here, welcome to my new home. Apologies for the slightly bare backdrop. We are not quite set up for full video production yet, but I am very excited to still be able to bring you an exclusive look at some of the new Doctor Who B&M sets releasing this year. Specifically, they're not in there, but this is the History of the Daleks Set 5, based on Power of the Daleks. First of all, a huge thank you to Character Options and Evolution PR, the lovely folks who sent me this product over for me to give you a little inside look at what's going to be hitting store shelves very soon. So, you'll receive this package. Yours won't be looking quite so beaten up because yours won't have been sat in a courier van for the last 3 days trying to get to me. The front is pretty much the same as we've been seeing with the other History of the Daleks sets. It has the lovely foil limited edition sticker, the name of the set over here, and inside is a little insert which depicts a scene from Power of the Daleks. I must admit, I haven't seen this story, I don't know exactly what this is, some kind of capsule I think. The back has not only some information about the story, but some information about the specific props, which is really great for nerds like me who just love that stuff. You will receive these two lovely boys. Oh, aren't they gorgeous? I'm going to go through both of them, starting with this one because this is the more standard Dalek, so I'll be able to take you through this, and then show you all the changes they've made to it for this release. So, if you are a collector of the History of the Daleks sets, which I am not, I have not bought a single one, this is my first, then you will already have some Daleks that look very much like this, but this is the updated one for Patrick Troughton's very first story, Power of the Daleks, and I'll tell you why that's special. The eye stalk is now the 1970s-esque model, the one that was seen more throughout the later era, because this one has the pupil, except for some reason, in Power of the Daleks, it was painted white. This is actually a thing that was featured on the prop, not just a shortcut they took with the toy to give us the shorter lens and the more spread out eye discs. No, this is actually how it was, which is a really fun detail to include on the figure for people who are really interested in the props. The gun is now what was originally the 1980s version, which was used on the Jungles of Mechanus Daleks recently, to represent the kind of straighter, less curved guns that were being used in the show at the time, also without the ridges on the inside like we saw in the Dead Planet onwards. And the base has some nice weathering on it to show that the prop has aged a bit. So this is a really gorgeous Dalek. This is also the first time I've owned a Dalek in the new kind of shinier silver that they started using with the Silver Nemesis Cybermen. It looked gorgeous on those, and it looks really gorgeous on Daleks, so I'm super thrilled to finally own some of these. Next, we have the brand new Mutant Scoop Dalek. I believe this is the first time we've had a brand new Dalek variant in the History of the Daleks range, at least a brand new variant that includes a brand new piece, and I'm so happy that we finally have a Mutant Scoop Dalek in the 5-inch range. There was one in the 3.75-inch range, which is one of my favourite figures from that particular scale. But we finally have one here, albeit without the mutant. However, if you have one of the Resolution Reconnaissance Scout Daleks, you will know that it came with one of these. While this isn't technically accurate to the mutants that were being used inside the Daleks in the 1960s, you can place him quite nicely into the little scoop, so he can either trolley him around or whip him up as a nice omelette. I'm very easily amused. So this Dalek has the older 60s style eye lens scope thingy with the kind of closer eye rings and the regular non-pupilled iris. So it's kind of nice to see that by this point there were both new and old parts being used in the Daleks as the production of the props kind of changed over time. And other than that, he is pretty much the same as the other Dalek you'll be receiving in this set. So if you've been collecting the History of the Daleks range from the beginning now, you'll have a very nice army of these 60s Daleks. Now, they have skipped over the next Dalek story, The Evil of the Daleks, which is the last time, at least in the classic series, we see these silver and blue boys. And I'm guessing that is just to bring a bit of variety into the line. Maybe they'll go back and cover Evil of the Daleks sometime. I hope they do, because I would really love to get my hands on some more of the Imperial Guard Daleks with the black domes. But for now, I am super happy to own these two and to finally have some of the newer, more silvery, shiny 60s Daleks. These are, without a doubt, my favourite Dalek designs, specifically the ones from Power. This is the point where they all had these lovely slats and they had a bit more silver underneath them as well. And they also had lots of bits wrong with them. As you know from my last review of the second Doctor TARDIS, you know that I just love props and things from Doctor Who with things wrong with them because I'm weird. Anyway, thank you again so much to Character Options and Evolution PR for sending these over for me to take a look at and to show all of you. And thank you all of you for watching this video. This will definitely not be a running thing, just showing you off new Doctor Who figures. I will definitely have some new content coming soon. I promise you, it's in the works, it's coming, and I will see you when it comes. Go away now.